big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to it. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Russell. Moving out to the right. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The give. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The run in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
To the ground. He's got it again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Russell. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Making the adjustment on the play. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Look out! And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude.
Snags it, and there's running room. Pass to 50. The 50. Bulldozes his way through. At the 30. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hands it off. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's going to throw deep right side. Second down, now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Arch Madness. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Brown running left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Manning. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Russell from the gun on third down. Shoots it to the left. Zips it out to his man. And fires the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Riley. Got some room into the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown,
let's go.
Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped after 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. He's going to run it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That's a throw that gives his receiver a chance to make the catch.
To throw, Manning. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
This time he's got him. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. A give to Brown. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's Arch to throw. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback keeps it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back's got it on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll take it himself. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. 1st and 10. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught on the RPO. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sets his feet. It's Manning. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Manning to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Manning from the gun on third down. Pulls it in. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Keelan Russell. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Alabama adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for the